Happy Easter. Today is Easter Sunday, and Christians in Nigeria and across the world are commemorating the resurrection of Jesus Christ from the dead. The celebrations represent the culmination of the Holy Week, which starts with the observance of Palm Sunday, which marks the triumphant entry of Jesus Christ into Jerusalem. The Christian Association of Nigeria, in its Easter message, called for celebration despite the challenges facing the country. The CAN is optimistic the country will rise from all the challenges it is currently battling. It also urged Nigerians not to give up hope. In his Easter message, the national leader of the All Progressives Congress, Bola Tinubu, is asking all to be thankful to God for his mercies and benevolence and to reflect on the profound meaning of the day, which teaches a crucial lesson in the context of peace versus strife, good versus evil, and love versus hate. Darkness may come and for a time seem to win, but ultimately what is right and humane shall win. He emphasized that Jesus Christ overcame cruelty to achieve his mission in the world, and to the extent possible, Asiwaju Bola Tinubu said, quote, "We must try to emulate his morals and ethics in our personal and public lives. His devotion and selflessness we must imitate. His sense of justice we must reflect, Jesus' compassion for all, and his special love for the downcast and downtrodden we must revere and honor in all that we do," end quote. Praying for blessing upon the nation, Asiwaju Tinubu encouraged Christians and all Nigerians to be optimistic of better days in the nation's development and to live in peace and unity. Desperate attempt by Brazil-based drug cartels to smuggle large consignments of cocaine into Nigeria through three major international airports in Port Harcourt, Abuja, and Lagos have been foiled by operatives of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, who arrested 7 traffickers. This was disclosed in a statement signed by the Director of Media and Advocacy, NDLEA, Femi Babafemi. At the Port Harcourt International Airport, 5 suspects were arrested on Saturday, while the remaining 2 were arrested in Abuja and Lagos respectively. Meanwhile, more illicit substances were recovered in raid operations in other parts of the country. Smuggling of illicit items, the Adamawa and Taraba Area Command of the Nigeria Customs Service have intercepted contrabands worth 119.8 million naira between January and March this year. The comptroller, Ishaka Ganiu, said the items were seized in 40 operations within the period under review. Correspondent Olabi Adenusi filed in this report.
Adamawa, Taraba Cameroonian border communities have been a common route for smugglers moving contraband into the country. But custom operatives have lived up to their constitutional obligations by frustrating the numerous efforts of the smugglers. Between January and March this year, these assortment smuggled goods worth 119.8 million naira were seized along Nigerian Cameroonian border communities by the men of the Nigeria Customs Service. The smugglers abandoned 12 vehicles and 2 motorcycles on citing officers of the command. Displaying the seized item before newsmen, the controller says the feat was achieved through intelligence report.
The command, in collaboration with other units of the CIU, SIS Strike Force, Federal Operation, and the credible information from patriotic members of the public and the assistance of other security agencies, the command was able to record 40 seizures with the duty paid value of 119,832,625 naira 10 kobo.
The controller listed the items to include 1,753 bags of urea fertilizer concealed in charcoal bags, 237 50-kilogram bags of foreign parboiled rice, 505 sachets of 100 milligram tramadol, and 5,340 liters of foreign engine oil, and 9,825 liters of petroleum motor spirit (PMS). All have been auctioned.
505 sachets of tramadol, 393 jerry cans, translating to 9,825 liters of PMS. It has been auctioned.
The custom were able to achieve this feat as a result of intelligence report given to the command, coupled with the cooperation of other sister agencies.
Government and religious institutions have significant roles to play in engaging the youth on the need to curb the scourge of ritual killings and other illegal means of making money in Nigeria. This was the submission of participants at a lecture held in Ibadan. Olaide Oyewole reports.
The rising cases of ritual killings in Nigeria is alarming, and this has been described as a reflection of weakening state control and citizens' desperate attempts to achieve economic stability. Many have linked these acts of criminality and other illegal means of seeking wealth to the rising economic hardship, coupled with government's inability to provide employment for the teeming Nigerian youth. At this lecture organized by the Muslim Pharmacists Association of Nigeria, keynote speakers believe that these illegal acts may persist until the moral standard of these young ones are raised through constant engagement by religious and political stakeholders.
Basically, the religious bodies should engage the youth. The Muslims meet 5 times a day. The churches meet at least once in a week, and we come in contact with these people, the youth. We should engage them, let them understand the implication, the religious implication, the financial implication, even the developmental implication.
It's so worrisome. You see the youth today looking for wealth, looking for money everywhere. Some people want to go into internet fraud, people want to go into ritual killings, and so on and so forth. Being a religious body, at the same time a professional body, we want people to learn.
Youth on this ground were also advised to learn the ropes of wealth making and stop looking for shortcuts.
It's simple and clear. Any money made illegally would obviously not give them the rest of mind. So as much as possible, wealth is not something that can happen overnight. Success is not an overnight thing. It's not a microwave oven. It's actually something you have to take a step at a time.
My advice for Nigerian youth is that they should be patient to learn the nitty-gritty of making lawful money. The opportunity is there, and that is why we are organizing this program.
Also emphasized is the need for Muslim faithful to maintain professional and moral integrity this critical time.